I cut my teeth really in sales and in outside sales. I was selling medium and heavy duty trucks. At that time, this was, 2000, 2001. A lot of those customers were still very inclined for you to show up to their office and knock on the door. And, it was a lot easier. And I want to tell you what changed it was 9/11.
Mm.
When that happened, it seemed like it shifted everything to where more companies became more difficult to get into.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as you can imagine, it was something that you and I certainly, and people that were around back then, we had never been attacked on our own soil, so we didn't really know how to face that. Other than it's just really easy to make it difficult to get to a decision maker now.
Mm.
So probably 15 years ago or so, I struggled with trying to knock on doors and get to see people. It's not easy. It's difficult. Um, I kind of flipped the narrative. Because when you and I walk in and they can sense that we're salespeople, immediately the bulldog at the front desk, whoever that might be, their job is to make us go away. Go
Mm-hmm.
away. We don't need anything that you have to offer. I could be giving away free $100 bills and they wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
want any part of it, right?
Yep.
Because they're just taught, hey, just get all that stuff out of here because the decision maker, don't have time to talk to everybody that comes in that door.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never get anything done. Okay. So what I did, I flipped that narrative. So when I was selling trucks, I would go in and I would quickly point out, hey, I notice you guys have some older trucks. I'm actually a truck buyer. Would you be interested in knowing the value of those trucks and maybe I can buy some from you? Well,
Mm-hmm.
what that did, that confused the bulldog because the bulldog doesn't see me as a salesperson now.
Right. Right.
I'm there to help. And they would tell me, hey, I tell you what, walk down the hallway there and go ask for Chuck. He's the third office on the left. He's the guy that you need to talk to.
Yeah.
Well, I would go back there and introduce myself, and immediately he's thinking I'm a salesperson. And I would explain to him that I'm really just there to see if he has some trucks that he wants to get rid of. And almost 90% of the time, even if they didn't want to get rid of it, they wanted to know the value of what they have.
Yeah.
So I said, look, it's no obligation. I'll put a value on it. Whether you want to move on it or not, it's up to you. But at the very least, you kind of know what you have out there. And they would always let me, oh yeah, for sure. Because there was no fear of them having to make a decision. So they
Yeah.
were like, sure, go out there, and they should be open. If not, get with the guy back there in the back. He can get you the keys. So I'd go out there and I'd start writing down VIN numbers and, doing my thing, doing an assessment. VIN numbers, mileage, you know the drill. You're
Mm-hmm.
looking at this stuff, and curiosity always kills the cat
Yeah.
because then Chuck comes out to find out what I'm doing, right? So as I'm doing my assessments and I'm looking around, he'll ask, hey man, so, you know, how's business? What do you do? Whatever chit chat. And invariably they'll ask, hey, I'm thinking about trading these in on whatever. Do you happen to know a sales guy? And that's when I would pull out my business card and hand him my business card. And they were like, wow, okay. And
You
then
got
they would
me.
want to know. Yeah, exactly. They would want to know,
Yeah.
what made you flip that narrative? I said, well, honestly, Chuck, I got tired of being shut out because
Mm-hmm.
Sally Sue up front is inclined to tell me to go away, that you don't want to talk to me. But if I flipped the narrative, I confused her. She pointed me right to you. And now we're out here talking about you buying new trucks from me. And it worked beautifully whenever I was able to get to that person.